It is so nice. It is so nice that I could understand nobody who wants to listen to some crazy guy in a question mark suit on the internet today. No, go out and do something fun, but I'll be here anyway. Maybe there's something I could share with you guys that may be of interest because it's really what my work is all about. You know, I've just been trying to do this stuff for a long time. You know, I started really where the money is. I was helping Fortune 500 companies, you know, get money and help to do the things these companies want to do. You know, and I was showing them how you get thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars from little known programs so these fat cats could make millions and millions of dollars. Good Saturday morning, good, thank you. So that's, and then after about 5-6 years of doing that, and I had a couple of businesses that failed before that, man, I always wanted a business. I didn't care what it was. I had two, yes, it is the question mark guy. I had 2 failing businesses before I got something, you know, that worked. Good morning, hi, Sybil. And now, boy, it is just wonderful. I mean, I love what I do. Found it after a couple failures and trying a whole bunch of stuff, you know, that didn't work. And now I found something that works and I think it's important and I just can't wait to get up in the morning. And I'm going to die doing this stuff, man. I just can't think of anything better to do. I mean, I grew up in you know, an era where, you know, you worked for 30, 40 years and then you retire and go to Florida and play golf for the rest of your life. And now that just sounds stupid to me. I don't know. I guess if you hate your job, then it sounds great. But if you love your job, then you can contribute to do and contribute and give for the rest of your life. And I think that's a part of what makes me feel alive and keeps me youngish or whatever. I know I'm getting old. Morning from Chicago. Great. Nice. Chicago's one of the neatest big cities we have. We have very few big cities that are, you know, downtown areas. And Chicago, we have New York, that's a little snobby and everybody walks around so fast and a little mean. And then we have, I got no money, I'm broke. That's okay. I'll show you how to solve that problem today. And then we have San Francisco. There's a great downtown. It's a little snobby. Everybody's there a little, I know better than you do. I heard a lot of real rich people don't work every day. That's true, but who cares? Who cares that somebody else is doing it? It's what you're doing is important. And if you feel what you're doing is important, I think that's the most important thing. You know, it is, you have skills here, you know, to give to the rest of society. You have love to give to society or to the world or however you want to, you know, phrase this, you know, kind of thing. We both have, you know, that to give. And that's why I think it's all about giving. How much can you give before you die? And that makes you feel alive. Sitting and doing nothing or taking or doing something easy, that's not living. That's being a vegetable. Yeah, just taking up air. You know, what are you going to contribute? You know, good morning, Sybil. Dallas, Texas, yay! Dallas, Texas. I guess you got spared a little bit from the flood in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, but it all of life to me is the fun thing in life. I mean, like, you buy a puppy. Why do you have a puppy? Why are they so neat? Because you can love the hell out of that thing, right? And you don't have to worry. Let's see. You live in on YouTube in D.C. Oh, I'm live. Yeah, I'm in D.C. Actually, I'm in a suburb of Maryland now, Kensington. But I have an apartment in D.C. too that I hang out there. So it's so much fun to love, right? You want to love something hard and give as much as you can in life, you know, and so that's why little babies and puppies and everything like that are you know, increase the size of our heart so much because we can just pour it out. Well, why can't you do that to grown-ups? I mean, a lot of it's just in our heads what we're doing. A lot of it is just the stuff we don't know about that could help us do that, you know, so we don't do. A lot of us is not sure what the hell to do, and that's fine. That's what you have to be. Nobody knows what to do, and nobody even can tell you what to do. to, because nobody else knows what the hell they're doing. You know, we're all guessing. So go into some expert and ask them what the hell you should do in life. Man, they don't know what to do with their own life. You know, if they're honest, they're going to say, yeah, they're guessing every day. I used to, and so, you know, you have to find it from inside. You look great. Oh, Carl, thank you. Fletcher here. Oh, I got Twitter Live. Oh, wonderful. Yes, I'm on Twitter on Periscope. Dual. You live on YouTube in Washington, D.C. Yes, live. Okay, that live. See, I heard rich people that I got no money and I'm broke. That's okay. Good Saturday morning. Good, good. Help my mom with Amway. Great. And it's all about giving. I mean, that's the way to stay involved in the world. You're not going to, you know, grow. I mean, we can grow till we die, right? And that's another thing I feel, your heart can love harder. Met you in Bethesda, Barnes & Noble. I used to work there. Oh, neat. Thanks for being Yes, I still go over there. We have until December. They're going to close that Barnes & Noble over in Bethesda. So I work over there a lot. The keyboard's hard to use. So it's that's right. You know, as I get older, I can't run as fast. Actually, I am running faster than I was about 10 years ago. I don't know what's going on. But you can't run as fast. You're not as strong. You're not as all that. Your brain slows down and all that kind of thing. But you can use your heart more. You could love harder, you know, and you could do that till you die. You can keep growing that forever. You know, that's what's so neat about aging, man. You get better at other stuff. The stuff, who cares about what you could do at 12 years old? There's other things that are more richer. They're richer in life, you know. So that's what I want to do, is help people do that. It took me a long time to find out something for myself, and it only happens through failure. It only happens through struggle. It only happens through all that. If you're afraid to do any of that, then you got to get out of life. And that's not a very pleasant thing to do, is it? So you just got to, you know, put up with that, and don't believe anybody said this is the thing you have to do. Everybody's saying that. We go to school, we got to do, and information is important, and you take it with a grain of salt. but to see if you're not, see, information is really, to me, so you're not going off the cliff. You know, so, you know, this is the most stupid thing in the world to do. Okay, but maybe you still want to do it. That's all right. You know, and that's why your loved ones are sometimes your worst enemy, because they want to protect you from failing. But you have to fail. So if somebody says, "Don't do that, you're going to fail," you say, "Yes, I know." And that stops the argument. Then you don't have to. Then you have to fail. You know, yeah, harder. That's a good word, Fletcher. Yeah, that's what life is. Living harder. Steve in North Carolina. Wonderful, Steve. Glad to have you here from North Carolina. Actually, I tried to go down there, actually South Carolina, to watch the eclipse, and the traffic was so bad. We're going to drive down from Washington, D.C. You know, we left on a Saturday and stopped. We couldn't, it was 20 miles an hour the whole way down. I said, this is crazy. So we stayed a night in like Virginia Beach or something, and came home and never saw it. Saw it from our backyard instead of a good spot down with you guys. Yeah, but it's all about doing stuff. And to me, see, I never wanted to be one of those guys, mentors, and tell you what to do with life and stuff like that. Now, why did I get bounced off? Maybe because nobody else is on? Oh no, am I still on? No, I'm not. Huh, oh, am I alive? Yeah, Periscope? Periscope, am I alive or not? Oh, no, that's... Oh, what's going on? Loading. Oh no, it's sort of a bad connection with Periscope, so I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. Yeah, Periscope's a little funky monkey. Gosh. Well, let's try it again. I'm sorry, give me a minute. I got to reload Periscope. Something happened that bounced me off. That happened yesterday, too. I don't know what the heck happened. So let me get back on 200, and I know, free sources of money. I misspelled money. I flunked English in college. That's one of my two best-selling books I have. to discover your superpower. You know, I never knew until my son pointed it out to me when he was listening to me. I help some people on letsgo.com/talk. That's where I help people find money that they need to do things in life. And he said, Dad, you have superpowers doing that. And I guess in a way I do. I never thought of it that way. I mean, as a kid, you know, you always fantasize of being Superman or Batman, or instead of Batman's enemy, right? Stuff like that. Oh no, why isn't that coming on? Oh, I wonder if it's my phone or what's going on here. And once more, and we'll cut. Just abbreviated thing to say. Swipe down, double tap to flip camera. No, I don't want to do that. So it says I'm live now, I think. Let's see if people come back. You coming back with a brand new show. That's what I want to do. I want to tell people where to go. And I think it is. And truthfully, everything may or may not work. Nobody really knows for sure, you know, and you got to make it work somehow. And if that doesn't work, you know, but then you find something else that does, and that will lead you to something else. Nothing is going to work. You're not going to find the most perfect thing to work for your life. You know, you have to take the best available in front of you, try that, and see where that leads you to another step that you'll find out later. And that's why this is all about, you know, taking baby steps. It's creating a mosaic. It's creating a life for yourself and taking it in steps. You can't say, oh, unless you really know you want to be a doctor, so you know that. But most of our lives aren't that way. We don't know what the hell to do. We don't know exactly what our options are, and we have to start trying stuff. And the key to trying stuff is not spending money. Because everybody out there is telling you, just give me money and I'll make your life perfect. That's impossible. Their own life isn't perfect. How the hell are they going to make somebody else's life perfect? You know, that's crazy. You know, and what you need are just your options in life, and even those options may not be enough, but the options you find and try will lead you to other options you didn't even know to ask for. You know, and that's what life is to me. You know, there's no perfect life, no stepstones, no, you know, follow the dots. But see, we're so, you know, brainwashed from schools and media and everything. 5 reasons to do this, 6 steps for that. You know, here's the 5 greatest careers. Okay, that's important information, and you use it and take it for a grain of salt and put it aside, and then just follow this ticker here. Follow your heart. That's the sucker that's going to tell you what you really want to do in life, you know, because then you'll do that better. That's where your superpowers lie. Your superpowers don't lie in, well, you know, it's like saying, well, the want to make most money in life, become an NFL football player. Oh shit, I can't do that, right? Well, that's what everything else telling you what to do. It's the same thing, you know. And the people who are great at playing in the NFL are people who have the natural skills and the heart and the ability to do that. Okay, so they're taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. Now, the 6 billion other of us that are in this world, how can I get money from the government because I haven't worked for a week due to the hurricane? Yes. Where are you? Which hurricane? In Houston or Florida? Well, actually, if you go to, for Houston, and I'm showing you those 299 sources of free money. I'm giving it for free to people in the Houston area. I show you where all they are in the Houston area, and it's for free. You go to letsgo.com/tutor, T-U-T-O-R, and you look for the 299 free money sources there, and then when you on checkout, you just put in Houston, and you get it free, okay? free for you to find money you haven't worked. Yes, this is a terrible problem. And in there, and other people there, I have another report there on letsgo.com/tutor. It's called 140 ways to get extra cash coming in. So people not from Houston, do that, and you'll get 140 of those ways, because I discounted the price from $49 only to $19. So that's 140 ways to get extra cash at letsgo.com/tutor. It's discounted from $49 to $19. There's just too many people that need the help, and I know these sources, and you should use them and get them to you. If you want the full report, that's the $299, not the 140 sources, and that's $79. That's for custom for anywhere else in the country. Okay, so that's right. How do you find out what you're really good at? Because if you're doing something you're really good at, right, you're doing it better than anybody else, because this is natural to you. Something has come into you that says this is it, you know, this is what you should be doing in life, and then you're sharing it with us. Just like we watch a wonderful football player, you know, doing ballet in the middle of the field, and that inspires us. So what we have to do, we all have other skills. Maybe it's not for football, maybe it's not for accounting, but there's something. We have to discover that and dig down. This is how I started wearing question mark suit. This is me inside. See, I think you have to dig down inside to sort of find out what the universe or whatever, or God or whatever you want to call it, has put in you that you have special to give to the rest of us. Because if you find that special thing that you can do to give the rest, oh, Florida, okay, the housing one, go to that same website, letsgo.com/tutor, and you see the housing one, money to buy and fix up a house, and that's available. And if you put in IRMA, the name of the hurricane down there, you get that for free. And that's $49.95, you know, for anywhere else or anybody else. So if you're affected by the hurricane, do that. I'll give it to you free. And please try not to take advantage of me if you haven't been affected by a hurricane. I know people are going to do it and they want to act that way. That's their problem, but I wish you wouldn't. And because it's not a good example, as the nuns used to say. And I don't know how else to do it except, you know, have people take advantage of me. So that's letsgo.com/tutor, and the housing is free for hurricane victims, IRMA, IRMA, right? And you get that for free, and there's like 150 sources in that. And maybe you want to buy the one for 140 that has ways to keep the money coming in. But now back to you and you finding out what to do. I mean, that's what's nice about failure. I mean, I got an MBA and we're starting businesses and they were failing and all this kind of stuff. And that's when I said, God, I was doing everything like I was taught, I was told, I was going to courses and all that kind of stuff. And I was still failing. And then plus, I wasn't having fun. I wasn't having fun. I couldn't act like this, you know, 30, 40 years ago. You know why? Because every consultant would tell me, no, you have to be, you know, quiet and authoritative and pretend you know everything so people pay attention to you. And, God, that's no fun. I'm not having fun. I'm being somebody I'm not. So I can't give as much. How do you give as much, you know, as you can? I mean, like in a personal relationship, people you want to be people try to make you into something you're not going to be lovable. If they don't like who you are, then it's really hard to love you who you're not really are anymore. So to me, the life is trying to, you know, dig down into what you really are and share that, because sure, everyone's not going to like it, but it doesn't matter. You don't need 9 billion clients, you just need a few. And there's people out there that like whatever the heck you are, and now it's easier to find them because of the internet. It's not, you know, marketing is really almost free now, and there's free ways to do that. So that's why it's, to me, life is trying to find out what you are inside, how you can give as much as you can possibly out there, and do it professionally. Because if you're doing it professionally, then you're getting paid for it. You're learning how to support yourself, you know, and living that way. So you have a great life because every day you're on vacation.
because you love your occupation. You know, and wow, isn't that a perfect life, man? It seems that way to me. You know, if I'm on vacation every day and getting paid for it, wow, what could be better than that? Yeah. You want to be on vacation every day, but get paid for it. And that's why people say, well, I want to take vacation. Can't we? They live for going on vacation. So why, you know, be miserable 50 weeks of the year so you could go on vacation for 2 weeks? Wow. Start building something, and you won't know what it is. That's all right. That's good, because you're going to create it yourself. Man, when I started out this business, I remember telling my father, who was he was in a clothing business, manufactured infants wear and everything. And I was telling, yeah, Dad, you know, here, my business is I get information for free and then I sell it for as much as I could get. You know, he didn't understand that at all. Because in his era, that was impossible. Nobody could ever do anything like that. Yeah. But then, I mean, millions and millions of dollars doing that. You know, taking something for free and selling. So that's why, if you open your heart, open your mind or whatever, and concentrate not on yourself, but on others, your market, you're out there. How can you contribute? What's needed? We're all too goddamn selfish, and so it's hard to do that. You know, but that's where the activity is. That's where the knowledge is. That's where the needs are. That's where the fulfillment in life is helping other people. You know, I think that's the only reason we're here. I think every religion says that, you know, but then we get in business and we come here, I'm selfish bastards. How much I can screw this other guy? How much money are you getting? And that's why it's miserable to work at these places, because all they're living for is trying to screw somebody else. So they can make money to buy more stuff that they'll probably never use, you know. And that just seems a little silly. But I understand it. I was there too a lot. It's natural in our culture, you know, whatever. So, but it's something you really have to fight. You know, so you have to work at this. You know, it's not going to come easy. And see, that's what I put together. There's 299 ways to help you get money to live on while you're figuring that out. Making extra money, how to start all these things on the side. So you grapple with the one idea and it's going to fail. That's okay. But now you found money and help to finance it on the side. So you're trying to build it to something. If it doesn't build, fine. Then you go on to the next one. But see, by building that first one, you'll learn about the next one. You'll learn how to do the next one better. So never worry about failure, man. That's going to school. Because otherwise you're going to pay somebody money, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, get a degree on something, and you'll still be in the same place, not knowing what the hell to do. You know, you think you have another credential. A big deal. Credentials don't count if you're just trying to solve somebody else's problem, somebody else's problem. That blah, 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 blah. So maybe you know what I mean. So that's right. All these programs, that's like that $299 thing that I do custom for wherever you live. I'll put together 299. Actually, there's more. There's like about 350 now. But I have invested in the artwork and that title. So $299, that sounds big enough. You don't know the difference if it's $299 or $350, right? And they're all the sources of grants and free money for your area where you live in your state, whatever. And I'm working on how do I get that down price. A lot of, because it's $79, $79.95. But another way that I really enjoy helping people is on the phone. I have something called letsgo.com/talk, T-A-L-K, and that's all in small letters. And like yesterday, I was helping a lady on the phone, and it's only $1 a minute. And usually within about 15 minutes, I could show you the best places of free money to live on, pay your bills, start a business, start a nonprofit, housing, real estate, almost anything.
I mean, I've been studying this for 40 years. I've written over 100 books on this subject, so I just know so much. I don't want to give it out. And so that's why, I mean, when I was a Fortune 500 consultant, I charged hundreds of dollars an hour. So this is only $1 a minute. So in 10, 15 minutes, you know, I could get you way down the road in that. I do it for free because I love doing it so much, but I want to make sure it's of value. So if nobody pays for it, then it's not a value. Then that's like making love to myself. No, I want to help people, you know, and I'll make sure that what I'm doing is of value to other people. And that's what's so great to me about capitalism. You know, it shows you, it quantifies, you know, if the stuff you're doing is worth anything to anybody. Otherwise, you're just some weirdo in the basement and pleasing himself. And that's no fun in life. It's fun making love with other people, you know, and that's what we're here for. So let me help you that way. And yesterday, actually was a concert pianist with a symphony orchestra, right? And she's been in this country from China a long time and does some teaching on the side and wanted to start another business, was thinking about real estate. Well, I showed her, you know, in a few minutes I was able to oh, you watched the documentary on Vice? Yeah, that was nice. They lived with us for about 2 years. I mean, 2 days. Followed us around all over. And yeah, it really, I think it shows that side of me. A lot of people just know me from the infomercials and acting crazy. And I do that, and I love doing that because I want, you know, this is real. You know, the enthusiasm, because I really believe in it and think it could help people. I wish I knew about it when I was struggling. And pasted the pages you received, New York Times bestseller. Are you, well, I don't know if I'm a genius. I'm struggling like everybody else. But you're right. I mean, I just took government publications and copied and pasted it and made a New York Times bestseller. I had 2 New York Times bestsellers and written 100 books. But only 10 made money, so I'm wrong 90% of the time. You know, but the help is out there, so you don't have. See, what I never wanted to be like a mentor. You know, oh, I'll tell you how to save your life, you know, and do all these things and be, you know, improve your life. And these people were all trying to improve our life. We don't know what the hell to do. Instead of just pumping you up and doing something, you know, and sending you out the door, go get them. No, I want to give you tools. That's what I never, when I was doing this stuff on infomercials and stuff like that, it was like Tony Robbins and all these people, you know, get you pumped up. And they charge, man, I was charging $20. They're charging 20,000. And they don't even give you a tool to work with. They give you some inspiration in one way or another to get your butt off the couch. But I want to give you tools, man. I could show you cash you can get to pay your bills, pay your electricity, pay your mortgage, you know, pay your phone bill, pay your Wi-Fi, you know, all these kinds of things. You need a house, you know, you want to be a real estate investor, you know, you have a car to be repaired, you know, you need a health care bills paid, you need dental bills paid, you know, all these things that I could do. You need a new roof on your house, you need a new storm window, all these things where there's money programs to do this, or just easy ways to create extra cash out of your home. You know, that's what this report is for. But see, on the phone, instead of reading through my 300 pages of the report in, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes or whatever, I could show you where to start for any problem you have, where you live, and send you the links. I mean, I think that's incredible, man. I would charge tens of thousands for my Fortune 500 clients to do this. But I don't want to do that to the average person. I don't want to help rich people. They're boring. They don't need help. I want to help people really need help. That's what's fun in life, is being of value, not just piling up cash or whatever the hell we think is important to do nowadays. And so if you're looking for financial help to do things, and actually I have a video at letsgo.com tutor that tells you about how to make the right decisions in life. And it's really using your heart.
we don't use that heart. We think we're too smart. We don't want to use our heart to make decisions. But it really is the most important part of our body, I think, because, sure, you need your brain to figure out things, and there's a lot of things you need, to think about, but really just use them to make sure you're not doing anything really stupid, like you're going to kill yourself doing that. Other than that, then follow your heart, because you don't really know, and neither does anybody else, what is the right thing for you to do. I mean, I cannot believe what gives anybody the audacity to tell you what to do in your life when they don't even know what the hell they should do. Now, they're pretending they know, because that's the only way they get paid a lot of money. If they make you believe they know the answer, when they really don't. If you Google right now, scientific journals, studies, wrong. 67% of all the best scientists in the world that discover things, they're wrong about them. Within a year or two or so, that they turn out to be wrong. They were wrong. They can't reproduce it. It's nothing. So even the smartest brains in the world are wrong, 67% of the time. I wrote 100 books. I'm wrong 90% of the time. So nobody knows exactly what to do in life. What you do know is doing nothing is wrong. So that's the only thing. Remember, you don't know what you should do, but you know you should not do nothing. So anything above nothing is worthwhile, because that's the way you learn, as long as you're not spending money. And see, that's what I'm trying to do with these other sources. These are sources of income to give you time, to give you extra cash or whatever, while you're discovering what your superpower should be, what you should be giving to the world, how you can make the most difference as possible. Even if it's a small, you're not going to be a Superman. You're not going to be the next Pope or any of that. It doesn't matter, but you want to make some corner of the world more important. And that's because it fulfills your inside. It opens your heart about what you're doing. It makes your life every day more important as you get up in the morning. To be able to get up in the morning, I think, and want to do something that you think is helpful to other people. I mean, I can't think of anything more important to do in life. But most of us, we're all trained in this society, I think, for greed. I think you marry those two. You have to support yourself, yes. So that's why these programs and sources I want to give you are extra ways to make income to support while you're figuring that out, how you could contribute the most to the rest of us. And then just think if everybody was living to the fullest, and contributing as much as we can. Man, we got everybody a superpower doing. The whole earth would take off like a hovercraft, right? Because everybody's doing something they're happy, and that's how you live longer. I mean, the data really show that, happiness is longevity. So if you're interested in a longer life, and no matter how bad your life is right now, there's steps to take another tiny step away from that. Even though you don't know the perfect thing to do, you know that you could get away from it and start getting away from it by little baby steps. You don't have to take a big giant step and burn everything behind you down. Maybe sometimes that's possible, but actually data show, and I have a video of this in the 299 report that show you, data show that people who start their businesses on the side or start their ventures on the side are more successful than people who start it, and burn their bridges and go in, full time, just to drop out. Well, let's do this, screw that, and that's important, And you could do that. That's why I see these programs I'm showing you, over 299 of them, and that's overwhelming. But it is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction if you Google. See, that's why you never find them in Google. You'll find 200 million. 200 million. You're not going to live long enough. And most of those people will be people who want money from you, like me. and unfortunately, that's all you'll know. So you think you need money, And these people will charge hundreds and thousands of dollars. I'm trying to get it down as cheap as possible. I'm trying to get that report price down. I'm working on a way of doing that so I don't have to charge $79 and get that down, maybe about half that price. But until then, I'm sorry, it's the only way I'm trying to stay in business too, to do that. But also the calling, on the phone. Oh, I was telling you about this Chinese lady, concert violinist. And we were brainstorming for a while, and in a few minutes, I found something that she just fell in love with. She's going to do tours for young musicians in China to tour music camps and things like that in the United States so they could learn English and learn more about music and everything. And she got so excited about it. And that cost her nothing to do. I mean, she could start earning income and have no investment at all to do that. And that's what's incredible. I mean, that's it. And she, it's so excited. Something that you excited about. I mean, just think about it. I don't know about you when you were dating, but when I was dating, you had those dates that you knock on the door going to get a date, and they open the door, and it's a blind date, and oh God, how do I get myself into this? And then you go out and try to be nice and pretend and everything. But it seems like forever, right? And all of a sudden, later on in the day, you're looking at your watch. Oh my God, it's only 8:30. I thought it was midnight already. And that's what most of our jobs like. Now, why isn't a job like those wonderful dates you have? If you had one, I've had one or two in my life, that oh man, this person is so great, and you're talking, and all of a sudden you look at your watch, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. What the hell happened to all that time? So why shouldn't our work be like a great date? Why does it have to be like going to the dentist? And you can make it that way, but it takes effort. No one's going to make it to you. It has to be made by you. And that's right. Life is made by you. And if you're going to sit there and say it's made on you or to you, then you're not going to find it. And there's no easy formula for finding it except trying. And trying the best option in front of you. That's why I could show you, maybe open your mind to other options, because my mind thinks like that way naturally. This is why I'm going to do this for another 20 years at least, and I'm 74 years old, because I love doing it, and it helps people. I don't want to sit in bed or go out and let's say, what happened? I lost you guys there for a minute. My life, yeah, okay. So, and that's what forever. So I don't worry about retirement. I don't worry about all that kind of things, because I'm going to figure out how to earn income doing this for the rest of my life. And I'm giving. I'm stretching myself. I'm still growing. People think I'm still interesting in a way. I'm an old fart. I never thought I'd live this long. I'm older than my father, it seems. Yeah. And we could live lives that way, but we have to build it. And it's by you. And there's ways to do it part-time, a little bit, and there's ways to finance it, a little bits or whatever, ways to look at opportunities, more options, and that's what I have in this 299 report. Other ways, to start income generating ideas without having any money. Never pay money to anybody who promises you'll make a lot of money. Maybe there's an outlier or two that'll work, but 99% of the time it won't. Don't bother. There's too many other ways to do that. If you're looking for me, you can email me at letsgofreeradio@gmail.com, okay, or at also the free ebook. Here's a place to get started with my stuff. It is for free. Letsgo.com/5, the number 5, and then the letters free, FREE, all in small letters. So that's letsgo.com/5, the number 5, and then, maybe I have that here somewhere, yeah. Letsgo.com/5, free. Maybe you're seeing this backwards. Sorry. And then letsgo.com/talk. That's the one. I mean, they're talking about the Chinese lady and people of all levels, all incomes, all ideas, all problems. I'm really able to find a source of income, a source of opportunity that you probably haven't thought of. It's just the way my mind works. I want to use it as much as possible and use it that helps other people, because otherwise, what the hell else am I doing here? you know, and I want to be of value, and we all do. And I think that's what love is all about, and growth, to keep growing. You know, how are you going to keep growing in life? And to be interested in life, you have to be doing something that you're interested in. You know, not forced there because your parents want you to become a doctor or whatever. You're going to lose interest as soon as you stack up all the toys you need or whatever. And then you're going to stop giving because you think giving is going to the dentist because you hated it doing every day. But it's not. Giving is a joy. And it's the most joyous part of life is giving. What could be better than that? Just like loving is the most joyous part of life. What could be better than life? So that's why start now. How could you love harder, give harder? And when you're giving something you really like, you get it better than everybody else. And then people give you more money and all that kind of stuff. And even if you don't make a gazillion dollars, you're having fun every day. So you don't have to work your butt off for 30 years and then have fun. You're having fun tomorrow, today, right now, every day. Oh, because, I'm on vacation every day because I love my occupation. Okay, listen. Thank you, Robbie's everything you do. I want to start a business, and I received your Houston book. I recently displaced by Harvey and needed your book. Well, thank you very much. If you want to go over some ideas or whatever, letsgo.com/talk, TALK. You can just make an appointment. What time is good to you? And I'm usually good then too, because I'm around working. You're the struggling genius. Well, we all struggle. Life is a bitch, man. That's why if you're not having fun, it's painful. It's painful without it. So, okay, I just finished watching that small documentary on Vice. It was surprised when you said you bought the book, pasted the pages in New York Times. Yeah, that's right, I did. I pasted, I plagiarized my whole New York Times bestseller. I plagiarized, I'm a plagiarizer. Nothing in the government is copyrighted, and you can. The important thing is to solve problems. Sure, you don't want to go to jail, but that doesn't seem to stop the financial services industry because that's another thing. But okay, I appreciate it. Next week, I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. I'm going to go. My son's getting married. I'm going to go away. We're going to be up in Connecticut somewhere for 4, 5, 6 days. Oh, actually a week. So I may not be doing these. I'm going to take my cameras along and see if I could do them up there, but maybe not. So the free thing, letsgo.com/5free. The talk thing, letsgo.com/talk. The research thing, letsgo.com/tutor. Okay, and that will keep you busy or whatever. And even if you don't use my stuff, and just remember, when you're Googling, you want .gov, G-O-V, and .org. Stay away from .coms. They're the people who want your money. Okay? And you don't have money to give them because you got too many things to do. Okay? Okay, cheers.